Hello everyone, how are you? I've decided that I'm going to do a different kind of a card reading for you all. It's an all signs Zodiac card reading for the week of the 29th of September through to the 5th of October. So I'm going to go through each of the Zodiac signs. I'm just going to start from the beginning of the year with Capricorn, finish with Sagittarius. I will timestamp everything in case you'd like to go straight to a particular reading. But remember, the readings are going to be relevant whether it is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, or indeed all three of those. I'm going to pull a card from the Crystal Oracle deck, and then a few cards from the Angel Tarot, and then a few from the Light Seer Tarot deck. So let's get started for Capricorn for this week, 29th of September through to the 5th of October. What do we have for Capricorn? Key message for Capricorn. Oh, this is my favorite. The turquoise. So let's take a look at what this message is for you, Capricorn. Turquoise energy. All right, we have speaking one's truth, clear communication, no surprises there because that's the throat chakra color, and purification. So don't be afraid in this week, Capricorn, to speak your truth. A situation that's causing you concern can be easily resolved by simply expressing how you truly feel. You will not hurt or upset anyone by speaking your truth. So that's something that is important for you to know, Capricorn, in this week. In fact, speaking your truth is actually going to have the opposite effect. It's going to bring a lot more clarity for the other person or persons. By communicating your feelings and your preferences, Capricorn, clearly and honestly, everyone else is going to be relieved. It's like getting it out in the open and putting it on the table, and you're going to feel a lot better for doing it as well. And of course, there are good ways to be able to do it is by owning your own feelings rather than projecting it onto someone else. So that's very important as well. At the moment, people around you, significant people around you, are feeling a little bit confused because they sense that all is not the way you are saying that it is. So maybe they're sensing that there's something more to what you're saying or what you're sharing, and they'd really like to know. It is going to clear the deck, and everybody concerned is going to feel a lot better, Capricorn, if this is your focus and this is what you aim to do. So turquoise crystal is going to help you ease any fear that you have regarding clear communication with yourself as well as with others. Great to know. All right, so let's see what we can pull from the Angel Tarot to support that for Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Beautiful. So supporting that message of clear communication is the Nine of Fire, which says, don't give up, Capricorn, okay? Keep going here. Protect what you've created. Protect the things that you have put a lot of energy, time, resources into, and have the courage to believe in yourself. Brilliant. I love that. The High Priestess card, of course, is encouraging you to listen to your intuition. It's also saying have patience with the process. Own what's yours rather than focus on others. Trust your intuition. Trust what you know is true for you and your own insights. And consider very carefully before you act, perhaps even before you speak. So just think things through. What's the outcome that you'd like to have for a communication or a conversation with someone? And then finally, Two of Fire. I like this. This is about you really stepping into your own energy and taking bold action. It's also talking about new partnerships or contracts. So this is about feeling aligned. It's about feeling, yes, we've got the green light to move forward. So I really like that. Partnerships here, agreements, coming into alignment with each other, which is fantastic. A couple of cards from the Light Seer Tarot deck to confirm our message for Capricorn, please. Yeah, we've got, well, there's a lot going on at the moment, so it's very important for you, Capricorn, in this week to prioritize your time, energy and resources, especially to be aware of burning the candle at both ends, meaning don't overdo it. Don't overwork yourself. Be mindful of pacing yourself in this week, conserving your energy. But by all means, this is a period of time of having self-belief. We've got the King of Wands here, making bold decisions, having courage to stand up for yourself and to communicate clearly what's really important to you. It's going to help everyone when you do that. Perfect. So Capricorn, that is your reading for the week. Hello Aquarius. We are now going to do your reading for the week of the 29th of September through to the 5th of October. I'm going to start with pulling a card from the Crystal Oracle deck. So for Aquarius, thank you. Oh, this is one of my favorites. It's the Labradorite. All right, let's see what this message is for you for this week, Aquarius. Okay, this is about telepathic communication, prophecy, auras, and energy. You will soon see that a particular situation that's causing concern and preventing you from moving forward is actually due to fear, Aquarius. The realization is in itself a breakthrough. Brilliant. By acknowledging your fear, you transcend it and you rise above it, and a whole new vista becomes visible. Isn't that wonderful? What a relief that you can rise above your previous fears and have a wonderful awareness around something. So sooner or later, this fear is no longer going to be stopping you, and you are going to see progress moving forward in leaps and bounds. Aquarius, watch out for the longer reading that I have prepared for you, because that does definitely talk about making great progress in the month of October. So as you begin to achieve your goals, you realize that you can communicate with others telepathically. And that this is a form of communication that can influence situations and events in a positive way. So by all means, Aquarius, trust your intuition, trust that inner knowing. Is it time to speak or do or act in some way? And the answer will be yes. Just trust that. So by bringing your focus within, it's possible to energetically connect and communicate with everyone and everything upon this planet. You will gain invaluable insights which will help you focus your attention on that which will be of greater good for all concerned, including yourself. Brilliant. So it really is a week of having amazing awarenesses and insights and trusting your intuition, which is fabulous. So let's see what supporting cards come up for you from the Angel Tarot deck here for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What have we got here to confirm that message? We've got the King of Water. I love that. This is about you opening your heart and your mind. This is the equivalent of the King of Cups. So opening your heart and mind to those around you, trusting and also giving heartfelt advice, really embracing, I think, that heart space rather than overthinking things, remembering you have this awareness around how fear has been stopping you. So what I'm sensing here is that, Aquarius, can you be more open to communication with others? It's also about giving more of your time, being a little bit more compassionate and being in your feelings. The Page of Fire here is encouraging you to be in that outgoing creative energy in this week, Aquarius. It's also about feeling into the beautiful opportunities and ideas, and these could be quite entrepreneurial for you. So it's really exploring ideas with the vision of coming up with something new and exciting. So this is about using your ingenuity and your originality. And then we've got the Three of Fire here, which is talking about building and creating and living in a sense of abundance. You're feeling abundant on the inside. So you know that you have to exercise a little bit of patience at this time, but you're quite happy to make long-term plans for the future. So this is about inspiration, a new kind of inspiration for creating things for the future. What is it that you are dreaming of? What are your goals? What are your outcomes that you want? I love it. So we'll get a few more cards from the Light Seer Tarot to finish off this reading for the week for you, Aquarius. Right, so we have planting seeds. It's having patience for the growth. So that's why plans and planning and preparation is super important. So Seven of Pentacles is watching the growth, being patient, because all of the work that you've put in so far, it is going to be worth it. And of course, the King of Swords card really does support that planning and preparation, seeing the bigger picture, having the bigger vision of where you're going. So that's the message for you, Aquarius, for this week. Hello, Pisces. Well, we're going to do your reading now for the 29th of September through to the 5th of October. I'm going to pull a card from the energy, from the Crystal Oracle deck here to see what the main message is for you in this week for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. We have for Pisces, Rutilated Quartz. How interesting is that? Let's take a look at what this message is for you in this week. It's all about vibrational healing, the higher mind, and reconciliation. You are subconsciously receiving loving vibrations and loving thoughts from someone connected to your past. An episode or conflict that did hurt you emotionally at one stage is now being healed, Pisces, and reconciled by the power of forgiveness and unconditional love. How beautiful is that? Over the coming days, you may find yourself emotionally and mentally reciprocating this love as you reflect on a person or a past event. How beautiful. Very healing energy. And one of the reasons why this is occurring now for you, Pisces, is because you're able to rise above things that perhaps felt a little bit more hurtful and wounding. From your higher mind, you're able to see beyond the wound and beyond the hurt. And this is what's helping you to heal, Pisces. Through this mutual exchange of love, past wounds are being energetically healed, and all negative attachments are being resolved and released. Ah, what a beautiful message for you. All right, let's see what other cards we have from the Angel Tarot to support this message for this week for you, Pisces. Okay, we've got a lot of fire energy here. 8 of Fire is really talking about things moving along really quite quickly for you in this week. Lots going on. So any delays that you felt were around you, perhaps you felt a little bit sluggish, progress is now happening quite quickly. So this is saying to me that probably you're receiving a lot of communication in this week. You are being urged to be on your toes and really be at the forefront, proactive, in order to take advantage of the things that are happening in your energy in this week. So a lot of things going on, so it's going to be really important that you prioritize and you get onto things quickly, Pisces. The 7 of Earth is just reinforcing that the work that you've done so far are seeds well planted. So now we're starting to see the growth happening. We do need to be patient. It's all not going to happen at once, but you can now see it and you're starting to let go of that worry and concern because there's light at the end of the tunnel, Pisces. And finally, Ace of Fire speaks about a new opportunity that's coming your way. So that's brilliant. So think in terms of career or your business, some progress that is happening there for you. And this is really going to make a difference to your life. Wow, I love it. What a great week for you, Pisces. We'll pull a couple of cards from the Light Seer Tarot deck just to confirm and clarify this message for you. Brilliant. I love it. 9 of Pentacles. This really is about progress. You starting to see the money coming in, the progress coming in, feeling the abundance, seeing the harvest coming, and that's a really great sign to have that. And we've got the Ace of Swords. Incredible clarity for you. Pisces, your mind is working, you're clear, you have the vision, you've got ideas coming to you. So all of this energy is really helping you to gather momentum and see the progress unfolding before you. So Pisces, what a great week, and I wish you well. Hello Aries, here we are. We're going to do your reading for the week of the 29th of September through to the 5th of October. So let's start by pulling a card from the Crystal Oracle deck here. So this is a message for Aries. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. And we have for Aries. This is beautiful. This was actually the same as Capricorn, I believe. Turquoise. This is really about clear communication and the importance of communication. And turquoise, it's a very fitting color. I'm talking about the throat chakra here. So let's take a look specifically for you, Aries. This is about speaking your truth, clear communication for yourself and for others. It's really encouraging you in this week not to be afraid to speak your truth. This is really going to help with a matter that's been concerning you for a little while. And all things can be resolved when you do actually speak your truth, how you truly feel. And by the way, you're not going to upset anybody by speaking your truth, Aries. So this is really important to know that. By communicating your feelings and preferences, it actually makes it easier and better for everyone concerned, because you're going to create a sense of relief. So if there has been any confusion due to the lack of communication, this is your opportunity, Aries, to resolve that situation. So, there has been confusion because of that situation, but now you get a chance to clear all of that up for you and someone else. All right, that's a great sign. Let's pull a few cards, Aries, from the Angel Tarot deck to see if we can get a little bit more depth around the message for you for this week for Aries. Okay, so we have 10 of Air, which means in terms of communication, this is saying that all of that is being resolved. So a difficult situation is now being resolved. It's the end of something that has been difficult. So now is a perfect time to embrace change and expect things to now improve. So we're recovering from something that maybe that might have even been a habit, Aries, or an over fear about communicating or speaking your truth. This is now leaving you. This is being resolved simply because you've had the courage to actually communicate how you truly feel. So that's fabulous. The Chariot card says that you're making great progress. This is an achievement, so well done, Aries. It is also about having the courage the determination, let's just say, the determination to improve the situation. And this also leads to everybody feeling a lot better about the situation. And it also is a thumbs up for you for having the courage to clearly communicate how you feel. Fabulous. Now, the 5 of Fire lets us know that where there has been conflict with others, this is being resolved. So in the mix of all of this, where communication hasn't gone well and there's been a conflict of interest, you are making progress with the Chariot card and clear communication. This is all being resolved. So I'm super happy for you, Aries. We'll finish with a couple of cards from the Lightseer Tarot deck for you, Aries. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Aries. What do we have? Oh, this is great. 10 of Cups. Happy days. You are feeling so relieved. Communication with others, rapport, relationships, everything is improving. In fact, life is just feeling so much better. So a great deal of sense of relief, Aries, comes your way. It's also the energy that's in the air where you're starting to feel freer, happier. And when that happens, we think better, feel better, move better in our life, and we start to see the opportunities and things. So definitely it feels like very much a sun energy card. And then we have the Page of Swords. This is interesting. This is like taking the initial steps to communicate, taking the initiative is important. So the page is like, yeah, dip your toe in the water, have the courage, and see where it gets you. Definitely it's about improvement. So Aries, well done, and all the very best for your week. Hey Taurus, it's now your turn for the week of the 29th of September through to the 5th of October. We are going to pull a card from the Crystal Oracle deck to see what the main message is for you. This is for Taurus. We have the tumbled stones. So let's see what's going on with this message for Taurus. Tumbled stones, rainbow healing, I love that. So today marks the start of a new beginning, a new way of looking at life, Taurus, and the world around you. Whether it's in your dreams or through beautiful rainbows, you're being infused with light and blessings. I love this. So relax, okay? Surrender your concerns to the universal light of love and allow this wondrous healing to occur. It really does feel like a great sense of relief that you're on the up and up, Taurus. That's fantastic. You're going to find that others are going to be attracted to your energy. You'll notice that in this week. Many people are going to come and seek your help and advice. And you're going to be a beacon of light. So people are going to notice your energy and be attracted to you. In the near future, you will empower others with your love and wisdom as you help them see the inner light and beauty of themselves. You're a natural-born healer who heals through the power of love. Oh my goodness, Taurus, that is beautiful. Well done. So let's have a look at some supporting cards from the Angel Tarot deck for you for this week, Taurus. Pull some cards here for you, Taurus. What's going on here? Supporting energy. We've got the Ace of Fire. This is great because this is talking about a new opportunity, feeling inspired. This is probably related to your career or business. So something is coming. Now, because your energy is already great and you're feeling sort of quite upbeat, this is why you're probably attracting an opportunity coming your way. So be alert, be aware. Change is so imminent right now for you. Of course, Ace is about new beginnings. It's interesting because we've got the Three of Air that's come up too, which is the Three of Swords. And this talks about a previous sadness. But what I'm getting from this is that the sadness that was is now healing. So you're in a very good energy space, and that's why the healing is occurring. So Spirit is really saying it is time to forgive yourself, to allow the healing for yourself and others to occur. So this is a time of letting go and seeing the good here. So whatever was difficult, was hurtful, wounding, whatever, this is now a thing of the past because everything is shifting in a really positive way. There's progress happening in your life. The Emperor card we have here. This is you being in a space of feeling quite empowered, in control of your choices in your life, feeling organized, no doubt getting a lot of things done, coming from a really objective lens and logically seeing the order of things, being really good at making plans, preparing for your goals, getting things done. I really see you as very empowered and feeling really positive and energetic and on top of things, Taurus, for this week. So with the opportunity to create well-planned goals and structure and utilizing your calendar well, I really do feel that you're leading yourself well, you're leading others, and it's really contributing to this beautiful, positive energy that's attracting great opportunities for you, Taurus, in this week. This is great. Now we'll pull a couple of cards from the Light Seer Tarot deck to clarify this message for you, Taurus. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Yeah, you are starting to see the progress happening. So the Seven of Pentacles here, it's having patience. It's still unfolding, but you are feeling a little excited because you can see the signs of things working. It's sort of like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, seeing the progress finally coming through, and that's very encouraging. So of course, Spirit is saying, keep going, don't stop. This is all of the work that you've put into your life, your business, your plans. It's all happening. It's all coming good, and that's confirmed with the King of Pentacles. This is fabulous because what you're doing is you're building your future. The King of Pentacles is also being in that energy of feeling abundant, feeling in control, on top of things, improving the standards in your life. So it's a great week for you, Taurus. I'm really happy for you. So make use of this beautiful energy and really focus on planning and preparing and coming from a space of love. You are being noticed. Your energy is being noticed. So well done, you, Taurus. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to this week's reading. It's the 29th of September through to the 5th of October, and I'm going to pull a card from the Crystal Oracle deck for you. So that's this deck here. So let's see what the message is for Gemini in this week. Oh, that's an interesting one. We've got petrified wood. All right, let's take a look at what this message is for you in this week, Gemini. Petrified wood. Here we go. This is about standing the test of time, transformation, and strength. True wisdom stands the test of time because it stems from the eternal part of our nature, the soul. A magical transformation is about to occur through an unexpected turn of events, Gemini. This is the result of the strength and commitment you have long shown towards something you truly believe in. Well done, Gemini. It will soon be time to accept your reward, knowing you were right after all. And, you know, sometimes it can be difficult to play. It can feel challenging to play the long game. But it seems to me, Gemini, that things are coming good for you. The strength and commitment you've shown for so long is going to serve you well. Many of you have until now either ridiculed, many people have either ridiculed you or attempted to discredit you. These people will suddenly want to jump on your side. They're suddenly going to see that everything that you've been working towards has come to a positive outcome, and they're in admiration for your determination to stick with it. It is possible to stand now firm in your beliefs, Gemini. However, it's also important, Gemini, to show compassion towards others. So we're not going to be turning around and telling anybody I told you so, but with a heart of compassion, you can feel so good about you sticking with it, and well done. So let's pull a few cards, Gemini, from the Angel Tarot to support or clarify this message for you in this week. For Gemini, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. 10 of Water. This is like the 10 of Cups. So this is about having your emotional and your material needs met, feeling really fulfilled, finally feeling better, life feels good. It's also about seeing and acknowledging the trustworthy relationships in your life. So where you've been working on building rapport and focusing on communication and remembering the people in your life, that's being acknowledged. That is appreciated. Whether it be personal relationships or business, you have shown your true worth, you've shown your loyalty, and this is really appreciated. So there is a real sense of emotional fulfillment and satisfaction here with that 10 of Water. We have the Page of Air. Okay, so what I'm sensing here is that the delays to your plans are finally coming to an end. So this is the Page of Air. Now, for some of you, could there be some abrupt news? Let's just see. I'm just going to say that sometimes we've got to be careful with how we communicate. So the page is sometimes a little bit tactless, and in the excitement of things, Gemini, it may be important to ensure you frame your communication with a little bit of empathy and compassion for the way forward. So in your excitement, Gemini, let's just be mindful of how we communicate in this week. And then we have the Ace of Fire. Well, this is certainly about inspiration, feeling, embracing new opportunities. So the Ace being a new beginning, but certainly things are happening, things are lighting up, and you are noticing it. So something's going to, perhaps a door is going to open for you, a career opportunity, a business opportunity for you. This is certainly going to change things for the positive, which is wonderful. So keep a lookout for that. What a fantastic week it is going to be for you, Gemini. A lot of progress and a lot of sense of satisfaction that finally you're feeling like you're getting a few wins, which is wonderful. So humility will be important, and also mindful communication in this week, Gemini. All right, a couple of cards from the Light Seer Tarot deck for you to clarify that message for Gemini. Beautiful. Justice. The Justice card, well, finally things are working out for you. Things are coming back into balance. All of that time and energy that you've been doing the do and focusing on the long run, the long goal, the long game, it's all coming together for you, which is fabulous. And now is the opportunity to really see the way forward, making a decision for what pathway you're now going to choose. And you may even feel that with a new opportunity that comes in, it's an opportunity for a new direction, for you to focus your attention in a new area that will take you on a new path. So for some of you, that may be new ideas for your business, or it may even indeed be travel opportunities for you. So Gemini, that's your reading for the week of the 29th through to the 5th of October. Hello Cancer, we are going to do your reading now for the week of the 29th of September through to the 5th of October. So I'm going to pull a card from the Crystal Oracle deck for you, which is this deck here. So let's see, what is the message for Cancer in this week, please? Oh, I love it. Citrine. What a beautiful, abundant card and energy this one is for Cancer. Let's take a look at the message for you. It's all about wealth, creativity, abundance, healing. Fantastic. Cancer, your financial concerns are soon going to be dissolving for you, and there's going to be a steady stream of abundance, income, opportunities that's going to start to flow into your life, into many areas of your life, in fact. So this abundance is not just from a monetary point of view, it's also from a creativity perspective, and as well as healing. So the healing may come in terms of mental and emotional healing, not just physical healing. So with this beautiful energy, Cancer, you're being asked to let go of fear and guilt from anything that's come up from the past, anything that you've been holding on to that's been weighing you down, especially in terms of your wealth and prosperity, but in any areas of your life that may have suppressed that feeling of abundance. This is the time to let go of it, Cancer. It's a time to be thankful for the abundance that you're about to receive, as well as what's in your life currently. Honor it and put it to use in ways that nurture and replenish your spirit. This is very exciting. You deserve, Cancer, to be and to have all of your heart's desires. Wow, what a power-packed week it is for so many of you. Lovingly recognize the abundance you eternally hold as well within your heart, and you will manifest abundance through all you think, say, and do. This really speaks about our perspective in life. When we can truly have a lens or an attitude of gratitude, our life does feel abundant. But this is shown in the way we speak, in the way we think, that what we believe, what thoughts we choose to have. So citrine is really an upliftment compared to perhaps where your focus and energy has been before. So things are definitely improving. Look at that beautiful golden color of the citrine. I love it. So Cancer, let's pull some cards from the Angel Tarot to see what support or clarification we are having for this citrine message. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Cancer. Wow, well, no surprises. We've got the water energy here, Cancer. We've got Three of Water, which is very much about a celebration or announcement or something amazing that's happening, that's feeling very emotionally fulfilling. Well, you know, we may be getting that announcement of something amazing happening here. And also that sort of emphasis on relaxing, having a playful attitude, embracing more fun in your life, feeling joyful, which is no surprising here, no surprises there. We also have the Four of Water, which is interesting. So this is asking you to be open to possibilities around you. Perhaps in the time frame leading up to now, perhaps you felt a little shut down emotionally or energetically, and you've been sort of more of an inward focus, or maybe even feeling a little bit of a recluse. Well, this is totally shifting, and that's why they're saying let's focus on the fun energy. But it's just really saying, okay, wake up, Cancer. Let's be open to the possibilities of what's around you. Let's notice the blessings and the abundance in your life, because that really makes a big difference to your ability to receive. So we've got to be aware, we've got to feel grateful, our energy's got to be open to receive. And then we have the Nine of Fire. Again, another card to encourage you. Don't give up. This is a very important time right now. This is having the courage to believe in yourself. Be bold, take action where it's necessary. Don't hold back. It's time to waken up, and wake up, be awakened, be looking for the abundance in your life. Cancer, it's a beautiful time for you. It's a time to celebrate. It's a time to have fun. It's a time to switch up your energy and focus, Cancer. All right, let's pull a couple of cards finally from the Light Seer Tarot deck. Sorry, no, the Light Seer. Yes, the Light Seer Tarot deck. A couple of cards here for you to clarify this message. Thank you. All right, we've got Three of Pentacles, very similar to the Three of Water here. This is very much about a creative building phase, getting those ideas, collaborating with others, multitasking. I'm just going to say it's more about collaborating. How can you leverage the opportunities? It is about being open to those opportunities. So sometimes we need to be making communication, reaching out to people, seeing how we can work well with others. So it's about synchronicity, building rapport, making sure that we're harmonizing with people in order to leverage those opportunities. And all up, this is seeking the closure of a period of time in your life where things felt like a drudgery. You're walking away from that. You're leaving that period of time in your life now, and you're moving on to bigger and better things. What a fantastic week for you. I really hope you enjoy this week and that you get the most out of it, Cancer. Well, hello Leo. We're going to do your reading now for the week of the 29th of September through to the 5th of October. I'm going to pull a card from this Crystal Oracle deck here for you to get the main message for your reading. So for Leo, we've got the Amazonite card. How beautiful is that? This is actually more green than it is blue. So let's have a look at what this message is for you, Leo. This is all about peace, serenity, spiritual connection, balance, perception, and creativity. It's a very healing card, actually. Leo, your current confusion and frustration are a result of emotional instability, which has caused you to see things from an imbalanced perspective. This has all come about because you've allowed yourself to become physically, emotionally, and mentally drained. That can happen. We can get ourselves out of whack when we are feeling drained and our energy is low. So it's very difficult to see things clearly, and we can feel confused and out of sorts with ourselves. The beautiful healing energies, however, that radiate from this amazonite crystal will help restore your balance and give you peace and clarity. So the advice here is to let go of all concerns and just trust, okay? Trust that all you desire will manifest soon. Everything will fall into place very soon for you, Leo. So it's a really good time to switch off and get away from it all and to spend some time in nature. That will really help bring you back to feeling grounded and in balance once more. So the more you let go of the attachments, the expectations, the worries and the stress and concerns, the clearer things are going to become for you, and the faster you'll get what you want. So the key to restoring balance in your life is chilling, letting go of the worries and concerns, getting out into nature, and just have a little bit of patience that the balance and your energy will be restored very, very soon. Let's pull a couple of cards, Leo, from the Angel Tarot deck to see what the supporting message is here for you. Okay, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Yeah, so for a little while here, Leo, it's been a little bit of a challenge for you to make a decision around something. Perhaps you felt a little bit stuck, maybe a little bit of procrastination, and of course that's contributing to imbalance as well. However, you are now aware that we've got to let go of that sort of stuck in the mud kind of feeling, and we've got to get off the fence in order for clarity to come. So sometimes getting off the fence is actually making a decision or just letting it go completely. Now, the page of earth that follows is good news. Good news in terms of financial matters for you. So there is improvement here. You are sort of really desiring for things to get better. So your focus and your intention is to improve your current situation financially and any other kind of like physical aspect of your life right now. It could also be that part of this improvement for you after a period of self-reflection is that you might want to upskill yourself or do some study or do some research in a particular area. It is actually going to help your personal development as well, Leo. So with whatever has been going on for you, restoring balance is the key focus for you in this week. And then we have the Empress card, and I'm really glad this card has come out because this is about really embracing your wellness, nourishing you, doing whatever it takes to take care of your well-being. It's also seeing the value of prioritizing your dreams and your goals. Perhaps part of the imbalance that occurred was that you're giving way too much of your energy to everything and everyone else. So this is about bringing the focus back to you in this week, Leo, and really nourishing and nurturing you. And this puts you in a much better space in terms of rebalancing your energy so that you can also feel and be better for others as well. Well, let's pull a couple of cards before we go from the Light Seer Tarot to see if there's any clarification or confirmation of this message for you. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Leo. How good is this? So you know what? Two completely contrasting cards here. Now, the Sun card is letting you know that don't worry, brighter days are definitely coming, and the awareness around what you needed to learn is becoming apparent for you. You know, feeling better, feeling lighter happens when you start to take care of your well-being. So certainly things are looking to improve. It's also helping you to realize the pathway to improvement comes from letting go of the things that have really been, you felt that have been controlling you. So maybe you gave your power away. You felt that you weren't in control of your time or energy, well, that's all becoming a part of the past now because of your realization that balance and your well-being is so, so very important. Leo, I hope this has helped you and that you end up with a much better week than you anticipate. All right, all the best. Hello Virgo, we are now going to do your reading for the week of the 29th of September through to the 5th of October. So Virgo, I'm going to pull a card from the Crystal Oracle deck to see what the message is for you for this week. So this is for Virgo. Tumbled stones. You know, this has come out for another sign as well, tumbled stones. This is about rainbow healing. So with the rainbow healing, today marks the start of a new beginning, Virgo. A new way of looking at life and the world around you. So be it in your dreams or through beautiful rainbows, you are being infused with light and blessings. What a beautiful light energy that feels for you. So Spirit is saying, relax, okay? Surrender any concerns and worries to the universal light of love and allow this wonderful healing to occur for you in this week. Now, with all of this, your energy is shifting and changing, Virgo. And so this is causing other people to feel attracted to your energy. You're becoming somewhat of a magnet, Virgo. So many people, don't be surprised, may come and seek out your help and advice in this week, Virgo, because you just are a beacon of light. You are helping people to feel inspired. So in the near future, your energy is helping others to feel more empowered with love and wisdom, because you help them to see their inner beauty and their light within. You're a natural born healer, Virgo, and you are healing through the power of love. Why? Because you are seeing this love within yourself. You are shifting and changing so that your lens is focused on the beauty around you. Your heart is being filled with a lot more compassion and understanding, which is beautiful. Let's see what comes up as some confirmation cards for you from the Angel Tarot. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Virgo in this week. What have we got for Virgo? Lovely. So, Spirit is acknowledging that with the Chariot card here, this is signifying a definite improvement, achievement for you. This is feeling like you're going to that next level, and people are thanking you, acknowledging you for who you are, your natural gifts and talents, for the light and the love that you so easily share with others. That's beautiful. The next is the Ace of Earth, and I love this because this is about abundance and new beginnings. It could also represent a new business adventure or opportunity for you, Virgo, in this week. So it may be that you know about this already and you are considering your options, reviewing contracts, looking at how things could improve for you. All up, I'm really sensing a much higher vibration from you, Virgo, feeling optimistic, feeling opportunistic almost, because you're looking at the possibilities. The lens through which you're seeing the world around you has changed. Now, the Four of Earth has popped up, and you know, perhaps in some readings I might sort of see this as a bit of a warning for being a little bit conservative, but in this reading I'm going to say that, Virgo, this is about you being savvy around business decisions. So let's just say a low level of risk is what you'd like to tolerate, but this is helping to guide you to make good business decisions so that you are not being careless or throwing all caution to the wind. You are thinking things through. You're coming up with that beautiful practical lens that you have, and you're very mindful of not taking it all for yourself. So sharing the generosity with others, which of course is in harmony with where your energy's at right now. I feel like your heart is expanding and you're wanting to share that with others. That's beautiful. Virgo, we'll pull a couple of cards from the Light Seer Tarot as well, just to clarify this reading for this week. It is very much about an opportunity for you, and when there's opportunities, we've got to be in that frame of mind of looking for them and raising our vibrational energy. So this is about seeing the silver lining, seeing the positives, the possibilities, and really acknowledging your part that you're playing here. Okay, for Virgo. Wow, we've got the Four of Cups here and the King of Cups. So to me, this is kind of like a shift or a progression. So the Four of Cups might have been where you've been coming from, feeling a little bit ho-hum about is anything really going to change? I haven't seen progress for a while. And then we get the King of Cups, and that's your energy, Virgo. This is you stepping into generosity, knowing that you have, you're listening to that inner voice and your intuition. You're feeling generous. You are about connecting with people and seeing the importance of those connections. So it's like you're going from being a little withdrawn to now feeling the love, sharing the light, sharing the love, and sharing the blessings. It truly is an abundant week when we realize it's about our energy and seeing the possibilities. So Virgo, enjoy your week, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Well, hello Libra. We are going to do your reading now for the week of the 29th of September through to the 5th of October. I'm going to pull a card from the Crystal Oracle deck here to see what the main message is for you for this week for Libra. We've got the Australian agate. I love this. So let's take a look at this card and what the message is for you. For Libra. This is all about perception, strength, courage, stamina. Your power of perception, Libra, along with your mental and physical body, are presently being strengthened. You are being given the courage and energy to tackle what seems at present to be complex, and maybe it feels like an insurmountable problem to you. This problem involves someone who is incompatible with your ideas, someone who doesn't get along with you, doesn't understand your values and principles. So this crystal here is helping you to stay true to you and the courage to be strong in your convictions, let's say. So you're being urged to stand your ground, yet to keep your calm, Libra, in this week. So don't allow yourself to be affected. Don't allow yourself to be psychologically or emotionally bullied in any way. You have every right to your own values and principles and to stand your ground. So for all concerned, you'll soon realize the truth that you have already known for quite some time. This particular person that perhaps is having a little bit of a dig is not the person that they show themselves to be to everyone else. And intuitively, Libra, you just know it. So it seems to me that in this week, this is a good person to not engage or give too much energy to, and certainly not to give them your time, your concerns, or attention. So why do these things happen, Libra? Well, usually it's to help us remind ourselves who we are and the power and our ability to manage our own thoughts and our own emotions. It also helps us to realize that everybody's perceptions are based on their own experiences. So let's see what cards from the Angel Tarot can help confirm or clarify this reading for you in this week. Okay, for Libra. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Oh, I like this. So the Queen of Air. So Spirit is saying this is the energy. If you adopt Queen of Air, this will help you to be a lot more objective and clearer about your decision making. This is about you realizing what supports you, what is aligned with you this week, and taking the necessary steps to let go of things that don't align with your values and principles. So it's getting very clear. It's trusting your own judgment too, Libra. But all the while, let's not take things personally. Let's just get on with business, let's say. So that's the energy of the Queen of Air. Now, the Wheel card is letting us know, well, this is the perfect time to create some change and to move on. Move on for more positive things that are going to serve you. So whatever that niggly situation was, you move through and past that very quickly, because you've got other things to be focused on that are going to bring much more positivity and fortune into your life, Libra, and that's where your focus needs to be. The last card is probably the Three of Air, which is also the Three of Swords. This is about getting over disappointments and harassments, let's just say, quickly. Let's not stay in that wounded space. Give yourself some time to recalibrate and come back to yourself, come back to being grounded and more objective, so that you can get on with things that are more important for you. Okay. All right, so we'll pull a couple of cards from the Light Seer Tarot to see if we can get some clarification or confirmation on this message for you in this week. Yes, so again, it's Three of Swords, which is the same as the Three of Air. It's like, we're not staying in this energy. We're going to, this was in reverse. You recognize the situation for what it is, and you make the decision to move on very quickly. And that's really what Spirit is wanting you, or reminding you, when this situation pops up, don't give it too much mind. Certainly don't take it personally, and move on quickly. Because the longer we stay in that kind of energy, the longer we torture ourselves, really. And we don't want to take on a negative perception of ourselves or anybody else. It just keeps us tied in knots, Libra. So remember, when we have a positive outcome focused lens on life, then that's what we're going to experience outside. When we focus on the problems, then we'll get more of that. So Libra, this is the guidance for you in this week. Stay optimistic, be objective about your situation, move on quickly to more positive things that will serve you well. Have a great week, Libra, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Scorpio. Great to have you here. I'm going to be doing your reading now for the 29th of September through to the 5th of October. So let's pull some cards, or a card here from the Crystal Oracle deck, to see what the main message is for you, Scorpio, in this week. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Scorpio. We have Pyrite Crystal. So let's take a look at what the message is for you, Pyrite. For Libra, we have, lovely, emotional balance, psychological strength, relationships, and protection. You may be feeling emotionally unbalanced at present, Scorpio, because perhaps you've allowed yourself to, at least a little bit. And maybe it's because you're believing somebody else's critical judgment of you. Perhaps someone has been a little uncaring, unkind, at worst malicious, and they've directed some criticism towards you. And and of course, they're believing that by doing this, they're bringing you down a peg or two, and that makes them feel better about themselves. And gosh, that's very shallow energy, a shallow intention, isn't it, Scorpio? So it's not nice to be on the receiving end, but Spirit is saying to regain your mental strength and emotional balance. Just realize that the whole episode here is just all about emotional blackmail. Someone is obviously feeling fearful and insecure, and they've directed that energy towards you. But Spirit is saying, Scorpio, you are dearly loved, and you are held in high esteem by so many people. So this is not something that you should be allowing yourself to be affected by at all, because this person doesn't know the truth. You know the truth. Okay, so pyrite, we can use this beautiful crystal to strengthen ourselves psychologically and emotionally. Brilliant. Okay, let's move on, Scorpio. Pull a few cards from the Angel Tarot to see if we can get some confirmation or clarification on this message for you this week. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. For Scorpio, we have... oh, we've got some fire energy here. Ace of Fire. Well, you know what? Perhaps this situation gives you a brilliant opportunity. An opportunity to see something that's going to advance your career, your business, just assist you in some way. This is also about, I'm sensing, an inspiration to make some very important changes in your life. I feel that this situation is helping you to make some decisions that uplifts you and helps you to change your perspective on how you see things and how you're going to deal with things. Brilliant. This is your opportunity to grow and to strengthen you from the inside, Scorpio. So with the Seven of Fire, this is also confirming for you the message about stand your ground, defend your beliefs, and choose your battles wisely. There are just some people or some energies is just not worth buying into or giving more energy or intent or attention to. And so the Seven of Fire is saying choose wisely, be discerning, and certainly we don't want to mix with people who have toxic energy. Scorpio, the last card here is listen to your intuition. This is the High Priestess. She's very good at listening to her higher self, her higher wisdom. All being said, this is going to probably test your patience somewhat, Scorpio. Breathe, be calm, consider carefully anything before you decide to act. Keep your own counsel even, and know that you can rise above any niggles or toxic situations. It's teaching you a lot about yourself in this week, Scorpio. That's the opportunity here. Can you see this opportunity to rise above and not let toxic things or malicious gossip or criticism get you down? All right, so 2 cards from the Light Seer Tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, as final read on your week. Yes, you are handling this beautifully. With the Ten of Wands, you're walking away from this situation. You've had enough. You know that you don't want to deal with this kind of energy, so well done you. And Spirit's saying, we're supporting you, we're backing you. This is the Strength card. This is you, Scorpio. You have incredible strength, but you can do it with dignity, compassion, and maintaining a sense of calm. And of course, all of this, all up for this week, is teaching you a lot about yourself and how strong you are. So rising above it this week really pays well for you, Scorpio. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Sagittarius. I'm going to be doing your reading now for the 29th of September through to the 5th of October. And I'm going to pull a card here from the Crystal Oracle deck for you, for your message for the week. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Sagittarius. And we have smoky quartz. All right, let's look into smoky quartz for you for this week, Sagittarius. Here we go. So the smoky quartz is talking about emotional blockage. Can we get, yes, there we go. Emotional blockage, negative thoughts, releasing those negative thoughts, grounding yourself and knowing that you have protection. This beautiful smoky quartz is helping you to release and express any emotions that you've kept suppressed for a little while. It's time to release that. It's time to, before things go to that explosion, it's about sharing how you truly feel, sharing your truth, Sagittarius. And it's interesting that, you know, when we suppress our emotions, it ends up being shown in our body in some way, in a physical way. It comes up as physical symptoms. So if you're aware of that, Sagittarius, then that's another sign that it's a really good idea in the right moment, in the right time, to share how you are feeling. Now, sometimes it's sharing it with someone else, and other times it might be that you feel the need to journal your feelings or to express and release them. For some of us, it's a good cry, or it may be that you choose a physical activity to help release pent-up emotions. All for the right reasons of helping you to ground and to heal, Sagittarius. So don't be afraid of expressing, because when you do, it's going to restore you emotionally, mentally, and physically. And you're going to learn a lot about yourself, and others will too, of course. So this is representing healing that is available to you now, Sagittarius. That's beautiful. It seems that that's a very important message to pay attention to for this week. We'll pull some cards from the Angel Tarot deck, see if we can get a confirmation or a clarification of this message for you, for Sagittarius. There's been a little bit of difficulty. We've got the Two of Air here. Perhaps you have been sitting on the fence about making a decision, wondering what to do, and feeling like maybe in a bit of a procrastination or avoidance. And certainly it doesn't help to stay in this energy. So this is really asking you to get off the fence and make a decision. And that's pertaining to this, is that, you know what, you need to somehow release those emotions and express your truth. Yeah. The Two of Water, when it's to do with someone else, this is like the Two of Cups here, and this message is about encouraging you to do the work, the emotional work, and if it's to do with a relationship, it's sharing your truth and your feelings with that other person. And as you do, it helps to strengthen this relationship. It helps to bring you and this other person closer, Sagittarius. With that, there's compassion, there's forgiveness, and the resolution to something that has been somewhat difficult in recent times. So yes, and then the Chariot card lets us know that when you come to that realization that to share and get things off your chest, this is about progress, this is about achievement. So the Chariot card says, yes, you are making progress when it comes to emotional strengthening, emotional release, and strengthening relationships and communication within relationships, Sagittarius. We'll pull two cards now from the Light Seer Tarot to finish your reading for the week. Yeah, the Magician card tells us that you can do whatever you set your mind to. Do you realize that? Anything is possible. It's also encouraging you to take action. Don't let the week go by without the opportunity to share, to examine your own truth, and to express your feelings. And certainly coming from a place of sensitivity, the Queen of Cups, this is about emotional understanding. It's also coming from a place of compassion when we are connecting with others. It's also trusting your intuition about the timing, about how to connect with others. It's about emotional maturity, and it is certainly about sharing your feelings. So Sagittarius, I wish you well for the week, and I look forward to seeing you next time.